Yo, stop the scroll right now, because what I'm about to say is gonna blow your mind. Cardi B, yes, that Cardi B, Miss I don't cook, I don't clean, has just reportedly confirmed she's back with Offset. Yup, the same Offset she aired out, dragged on live, unfollowed, deleted, and literally shaded in her music. Same dude who had the streets talking, the blogs eating, and the girls screaming, "Leave him, sis." Back. And I'm not talking rumors. I'm talking confirmation, baby. Straight from Cardi herself. IG Live. No cryptic tweet, no weird emoji. She said what she said. Now before you start screaming, "Girl, why?" or "Yes, queen, love wins," we gotta break it all the way down. Because this whole Cardi x Offset saga, it's layered like a Beyonce album. Messy, emotional, and a little toxic if we're being real. Let's go. So let's rewind the clock real quick. Cardi and Offset had one of the messiest on-again, off-again relationships we've ever seen in the celebrity world. It started off spicy. Cheating scandals, side chicks dropping receipts, Cardi posting cryptic quotes like she was in a Tyler Perry movie. Then they'd make up, then break up again, then make up again. But in late 2023, it felt final. Cardi was done, like capital D, done. She wiped all his pics off her IG, unfollowed him, dropped songs throwing low-key shade, and even stepped out with NFL baller Stefon Diggs. At that point, everybody was like, okay, she really gone this time. But you know how it is in celebrity land. The more dramatic the breakup, the messier the comeback. Now y'all remember the rebound era, aka the Stefon Diggs era. Cardi popped out courtside with him. They was on yachts, taking vacations, looking real loved up. And the girls were eating it up, okay? People were calling it an upgrade. New man, new energy, new glow. But Stefon, the streets were talking. Rumors started flying that he was messing around on her. One TikTok girl even posted from inside his mansion, and the internet turned full CSI. It felt like a rerun of the Offset drama. And next thing you know, Cardi deletes him too. Gone. Wiped clean. No more digs. And that's when people started to whisper, what if she goes back to Offset? This is where things got interesting. Offset started creeping into the picture again, but not loud. Sneaky. First, he's liking her photos. Then he's reposting old clips of her songs. Then he drops this cryptic tweet like, "Real ones don't fold." Then Cardi's on IG Live, dancing to Migos music like it's 2018 again. Sis was soft launching her man like a new brand collab. Even her fans were like, hold up, sis. What's really going on? It was giving, I miss you, but I'm pretending not to energy. And everybody with common sense could feel it. The reconciliation was bubbling. Alright, so here's where it really started getting spicy. Cardi hopped on IG Live recently, just relaxed vibing with her fans. Nothing too wild. She's sipping something, doing her usual funny little rants, talking music, style, all that. Then, boom, somebody in the chat slides in. Are you and Offset back together? And y'all, the way she reacted, very telling. She smiled. Not a fake smile either. One of those, you caught me, kind of smirks. Then she said something like, me and Offset. I mean, we good. We always gonna be good. That's my kids, father. That's family. Now listen, she didn't outright say, we're back together, but let's be real. Y'all know how Cardi moves. If it was really a rap, she'd say that loud and clear. She ain't shy when it comes to putting someone on blast. So, that little response, plus the vibe, plus her smiling like she got a secret, yeah, that got the internet going crazy. As soon as Cardi got off live, the blogs had it posted in under 5 minutes. The headlines were like, Cardi hints at rekindling with Offset. Could Cardi be back? And fans, man, y'all had mixed feelings, and I ain't even mad at it. Some folks were all the way here for it. Yes, I knew she still loved him. Let them raise their kids together in peace. Real love always comes back around. But then there was the other half of the internet. Girl, don't do it, gang. Here we go again. She left a cheater just to spin the block. She really be soft launching this man like he's a new brand deal. And honestly, valid points on both sides. But what got people really talking was the fact that Offset had been inching his way back into Cardi's public world for weeks. The likes, the subtle IG stories, the nostalgia posts. You can't tell me he didn't know exactly what he was doing. Offset's been laying the foundation for a comeback, like it's a rap feature. And if you ask me, this whole IG Live moment, it felt like a soft launch. You know what I mean, a rebrand. Not officially together again, but like testing the waters, seeing how the fans react, preheating the oven before the full meal comes out. Now, if Cardi's IG Live wasn't enough of a clue, Offset's been out here sending signals louder than a car alarm. Right after her live hit the blogs, what does he do? Posts a little throwback pic of him and Cardi on his Instagram story. No caption, just vibes. You know how men do when they try to say, "I'm still in the picture," without actually saying it. Then like 24 hours later, Offset's bumping Cardi's new track on his story, camera panning slow, he vibing, giving supportive ex energy. But we ain't dumb, bro. You trying to tell us something? It's giving re-entry mode, like when your ex starts checking on you just a little too much. Random likes, emoji reacts on stories. That WYD text at 11:48 p.m. You know what it is. He's laying the groundwork. Whether they've already had that let's try again talk or not, Offset is positioning himself. And honestly, Cardi's not pushing him away, at least not publicly. So while we don't have a hard confirmation that they're officially back, all the signs are saying it's coming, it's happening, just wait on it. All right, so let's talk about this angle that some fans keep bringing up because it's a big one. What if Cardi and Offset are just co-parenting real well and we're all reading too much into it? Now, this theory got some legs. Let's be real. Cardi has always said that Offset is a good dad. Even in the middle of all the mess, she never bashed him as a father. It was always about the relationship stuff, the cheating, the disrespect. But when it came to the kids, she gave him his flowers every time. So now people are asking, are they spending time together because of the kids, or is there something else going on behind the scenes? They've been spotted at private family functions, not papped, not posted on purpose, but you know, the internet be watching. One person said they saw them together at Culture's school event. Another spotted them in matching cars, pulling up to the same hotel on the low. Coincidence? Or coded communication? And listen, sometimes when you're raising a family together, those lines get blurry. Emotions come back up, familiarity hits. You start remembering why y'all got together in the first place. It wouldn't be the first time a co-parenting situation slid into you staying over again. So yeah, maybe it's just family stuff. Or maybe that flame never fully went out. Now let's get into the real talk. The one everybody's thinking, but not everybody's saying out loud. If Cardi and Offset do officially get back together, will it actually be different this time? Because here's the thing, this ain't their first rodeo. This is like the fourth or fifth lap around the block. And the biggest question on everybody's mind is, what's changed? Offset been caught up before. Cardi's gone public with heartbreak before. But maybe now, they're both older. Maybe all those public lessons hit differently now that the spotlight's worn off a little. Maybe Offset finally realized what he's risking. Maybe Cardi's boundaries got stronger. Maybe they've both had a taste of life without each other and figured out they'd rather fight for it than start over. But here's where it gets tricky. If it's the same relationship with the same issues, that's not love. That's a loot. And trust, Cardi got a lot to lose. Her brand, her image, her legacy. She's not some 22-year-old artist with nothing to prove. She's a mom, a mogul, and a superstar. If she's choosing to even entertain Offset again, best believe she's thinking 10 steps ahead. So is this real love rekindled, or is it another heartbreak in the making? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, if they're getting back together, it's gotta be different. Not louder, not messier, determined, better. Anyway, this concludes today's video. Be sure to subscribe to LoafTube for future celebrity videos and turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Until then, see you in the next one.